We are going straight to the word, and I want you to be with me as we go through the scriptures this morning. The topic for this vigil is preserve God's heritage. Preserve God's heritage. And our Bible reading is taken from the book of Genesis chapter 27. The whole chapter. I'll quickly read the chapters, the whole chapter. I want you to go with me in the spirit, because after reading the chapter, I'm going to ask us a question. It's an entry point question. I want us to understand. I want to see if we really understand the connection between the topic and the chapter before we go into deep study and prayer. And it came to pass that when Isaac was old and his eyes were dim, that he could not see, he called Esau his son and said unto him, My son. He said unto him, Behold, here I am. He said, Behold, now I'm old. I know not the day of my death. Now therefore take I pray thee, thy weapons, thy quiver, thy bow, and go out to the field and take me some venison, and make me savory meat, such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die. And Rebekah had when Isaac spake to Esau his son, and Esau went to the field to hunt for venison and to bring it. And Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, Behold, I heard thy father speak to Esau thy brother, saying, Bring me venison and make me savory meat, that I may eat. Bless thee before thy father, before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, according to that which I command thee. Go now to the flock and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loveth. And thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, that he may bless thee before his death. And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. My father peradventure will feel me, and I shall seem to him a deceiver, and I will bring a curse upon me, and not a blessing. At his mother, and his mother said to him, Upon me be the curse, my son. Only obey my voice and go fetch me them. And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother. His mother made several meat, such as his father loved, and Rebekah took godly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were in her house, and put them upon Jacob, her younger son. And she put the skin of the kids of goats upon his bare hands and upon his smooth neck. And she gave the savory meat and the bread which she had prepared into the hands of her son Jacob. And when he came to his father and said, My father, he said, Here I am. Who art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn. I have done according as thou biddest me. Arise, I pray thee, eat and eat of my venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because the Lord thy God brought it to me. And Isaac said unto him, Come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. And Jacob went near unto Esau his father, and he felt him, and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, as his brother Esau's hand. So he blessed him. And he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat. And he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, Come near now, kiss me now. And he came near and kissed him. And he smelled the smell of raiment, and blessed him, and said, See the smell of my son. He is as the smell of a field which the Lord had blessed. Therefore God give thee the dew of heaven, the fatness of the earth, the plenty corn and wine. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to him. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let your mother's son bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, blessed be he that blesseth thee. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet cast out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting, and he also made silver meat and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto me, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, the firstborn, Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, where is he that had taken venison and brought it to me, and have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him? Yea, he shall be blessed. And when he saw the words of his father, he cried with a great, exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even also my father. And he said, Thy brother came with subtlety, and had taken away thy blessing. And he said, Is not he rightly named Jacob? For he had supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he has taken away my blessing. And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy lord, and all thy brethren I have given to him for servant, and with corn and with wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now to thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Thou art but one blessing, my father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dews of heaven from above, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And these words of Esau, our elder son, were told to Rebekah. And she sent and called Jacob, her youngest son, and said to him, Behold, thy brother Esau has touching thee, doeth comfort himself, purposing to kill thee. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, and arise, and flee to Laban my brother, to Haran, and tarry with him a few days, until thy brother's fury turn away, until thy brother's anger turn away from thee. He forget that which he has done to him. Then I will send and fetch thee from thence. Why should I be deprived also of you both in one day? And Rebekah said to Isaac, I'm weary of my life because of the daughters of earth. If Jacob take a wife of the daughters of earth, such as which are of the daughters of the land, what good shall my life do to me? May the Lord bless the reading of his word. Thanks be to God.